Please, will everybody concentrate, get back on topic.
What?
Okay. Straight.
I'm sorry.
This is like when the teacher brings something fun to class, like a pet.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like we just go, oh, f*** this.
Headline, you've been eating chocolate digestives all wrong, scientist finds.
Okay.
Scientist, we've got an actual scientist as well.
Okay.
Yeah, a real scientist, not like you, Ria.
Okay.
Oh no, I meant Ria.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, crossed wires there. Total misunderstanding.
Darling.
Yes, we've got a real scientist here. We don't need this one in the
Here, we
article.
don't
That's
need-
what you meant,
Exactly.
Barry.
Yes,
You're quite
exactly.
right.
Get rid of them. Why are they there? Back
So
up.
they've spent how long looking into this?
Well, I'll tell you. First of all, I sent you a rather cryptic message, everyone, to say, can you get some digestives in?
Right, you didn't send me that.
I didn't send you that because you didn't need to because I'd get them in.
Right.
I've got them in. Here they are.
Good.
Okay.
You can share mine.
Oh, thank you, Derek.
Did you manage to get any digestives, Ria?
I got some.
I have some, but they are by a company called Sondi, who only print the ingredients in English and Greek. So
Have you got one of those local shops convenience shops near you
Yeah.
where you always tell if they're a bit weird where they sell those massive bags of crisps? You know, they're not quite. They're like a pound, and you go, I've never seen Monster Munch in that size.
In our corner shop here, where I am quite close to the owners, I frequently go in
Rod's
and
friends with the owners.
they have full barbecues in the tiny space at the back of the, pretty much an enclosed space where we have full barbecues and quite frequently biltong, all homemade, and quite frequently chicken legs all hanging down on a big dryer. The space is 4 foot by 6 foot, and we barbecue in there and we do that.
What do you mean? Have you been to a barbecue in the
corner shop? Yeah.
That's why it takes so long getting milk.
Sometimes.
Flipping out.
Why was Sean not invited?
Why have I not known about
I've
it?
eaten a steak
because it's
in
4
the
by
corner
6,
shop.
there's no room for her.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Darling.
I've eaten a full steak in the corner shop.
What?
Yeah.
Do they that's handy though, because they can wrap the chips in the newspaper.
Oh, they don't do chips. It's just barbecued meats.
Oh,
Lindsay.
Oh, just steak and paper.
Yeah.
I love
It's
it.
a tiny corner shop.
It is tiny.
I had to boycott both of my local convenience stores quite a few years ago. And one of them, I got on really well with a guy, and we got on great. And then one time, I went in there, and I was I used to chat to him and everything. And one time, I went in there, and I bought something for £1.12. I remember this distinctly. For £1.12, gave him a £5 note. When I got home, I looked in my pocket, and I had, instead of £3.88, I had £2.88 and €1, right?
Right.
So next time I went up there, almost just in passing, rather than going like, I went, oh, by the way, I said, last time, almost like laughing, going, oh, last time was it, you gave me €1 instead of I put on the pounds. And he went, no, I didn't. Like, straight away. And I went, no, you did. And he went, I didn't. And I'm like, well, I had no other money on me. I had £5. I bought something for £1.12, and I had £2.88 and €1. No, not me. And now we're in an argument, right? So I'm going, you didn't. I've known this bloke for years. And I this is really bad. But I ended up, I was so angry. I went, I'm never coming to the shop again. I threw the €, not at him. Not at him. I threw the €. Down there. I went, I'm never coming to the shop again, right? Because he was accusing me of lying for the sake of what I was going. At one point, I was going, do you really think I'll be trying to get £1 out of you, and €1's worth whatever it is, 80p? Like, anyway, I start going to the one down the road, and I'm boycotting this one now. And I go,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
this is bad.
Does he know?
Sorry, is it less convenient?
This is more about my anger management issues, because I went to the one down. I went to the one, and
the last bit.
Yeah, this one really. I was me and a friend Kerry Marks, who you all know. We'd done an interview, and it was in Time Out, right? So I wanted to see if it was in that week's copy. So I was in the other convenience store, right? And I got the Time Out. I'm flicking.
Barry, this really ages your story.
It really does.
I'm flicking, and I've learned I'm a better person now. And I was flicking through, and he just went, "Excuse me, this is not a library," right? Really aggressively at me. And I went, "Oh no, I'm just trying to see, because otherwise I'll buy a couple of copies. I'm just trying to see if this interview's in there. You can't just read it. It's not a library." And I just put my hand on all the magazines and just pulled them all off the shelf, and then walked out the shop. Yeah. But now I couldn't go to
Barry.
Yeah, it was terrible, Barry. I couldn't go to either of them. I had to walk so far.
You had to go to the brand shop.
I'd call I'd say to my ex, you have to get some milk. I can't go there.
This is why Barry shops at big Tesco's.
Then I'll call her a traitor when she got back.
So were you in the magazine?
Yeah, were you
Yeah,
in the
I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I did not buy them from there.
No, nobody did after you ruined them.
Now listen, talking to corner shops, I got my
Okay.
I got my chocolate digestives not in the barbecuing biltong
I've got to go to this
chicken
barbecue.
wings.
I don't think that's a corner store. I think
No.
that's like a kebab
That's like
shop.
a-
But you're confused.
Honestly, it's a bit of fruit and veg outside on racks. You walk in and then it's sort of one in and round, and if somebody else is coming round the same, you have to wait for
it's
them
really
to come
awkward.
round, and they've got a little mirror in the corner. It's definitely a corner shop. I know, it's all the signs of a corner shop.
Oh, it's got the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's got the
It's got
mirror.
a mirror up in the
it's a corner
corner
shop.
when you're
You
going
have to
round
have
the
the
little.
mirror.
Yeah.
For the school kids.
Yeah.
Only 2 school children at a time.
Only two school kids.
So that they can have full sex at the back.
Well, they can't.
And
There's
they
a
get a
barbecue
meal
going on.
afterwards.
They can't. There's a barbecue.
And they
going
watch
on.
the mirror.
The one I went to this time, I went to a different one because only had.
Why?
I know I shouldn't have gone there. It's my own fault. They
Is it-
gave me dark chocolate digestives,
Is it
which
because
I
you didn't-
am not
Oh,
into.
no.
Oh no, I like dark chocolate.
There you
No
go now.
way.
I don't want that.
Help yourself.
Thanks, love.
No, then. Here we go. Now, how would you eat a digestive? Sean, I'll start with you.
Dunk it in the tea,
Right?
lick the top of it,
Whoa.
and then
Ooh.
dunk it again, probably.
Right.
I know, I've got in really mad straight off the bat.
Wow. No. I like it. I like the
I would
thought
lick
that you put into
the top
it.
of it. Oh, this is just off the
you?
hoof. Yeah, I would lick the top of it, and then I would dunk it again, and then eat the biscuity bit, probably.
You'd lick the top first.
Yeah. There.
Right. Mine's much quicker than that. Dunk.
Ooh, it's nice.
Possibly dunk, possibly not. Bite. Chocolate face up.
Yeah, definitely.
Chocolate has to be face up, and not a lunatic.
Wow. Or does it? Ria.
Well, yeah, I will dunk it. See, I'm practiced with the graham cracker. If you don't know the graham cracker, this is an American product. You have maximum 2.54 seconds to get that in and out of the tea.
Oh, right,
before
Yeah,
it
like
yeah.
rich
completely dissolves.
teas.
That's a
Yes.
real blow when that happens.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's tough at the bottom, isn't it, of that cup? So like, it just spoils the last third.
Oh, God,
so,
yeah.
So with the digestive, the problem is that if you're holding the tea with one hand, you're melting the chocolate. So you have to hold it by the edges, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could also keep the biscuit pristine, bite, and then sip the tea into the biscuit while it's still in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You know,
Ah,
and
never thought of that.
then you get a nice. But there is something about the tea seeping into the biscuit
Amazing.
side. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's your
Absolutely.
cheaty shortcut.
Okay.
Some people
You
do
want
that with
the
a
biscuit.
Twix. Some people do
Well,
like
they don't.
use the
Ooh.
Twix as a straw. I've never tried it, but apparently you can somehow use the Twix as a straw and drink your tea through it.
Because there's a
But
hole.
I'm a straight dunker.
There's a hole in a Twix. That means you can do that.
Hey, let's get back on topic.
I thought we were. Sorry.
Normally it's
No, we're talking about
Normally you put-
biscuits.
I'm eating a chocolate digestive.
Please, will everybody everybody concentrate, get back on topic.
What?
Oh, it's
Okay.
strange.
I'm sorry.
This is like when the teacher brings something fun to class, like
Oh.
a pet,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like when we just go, oh, this.
A new study. A
Yep.
new study has revealed the correct way you should be eating a chocolate digestive. When it comes to tucking into the tasty treat, it's safe to say not much thought goes into how it should be eaten. I'll agree with that. But to have a better taste experience, researchers from Oxford University, one of the best,
Bloody hell.
suggest eating it.
Come on.
They suggest eating it with the chocolate side facing downwards.
Why?
Why?
I will tell you why. In the study, Oxford University food scientist Professor Charles Spence analysed different ways of eating a chocolate digestive, including, this is what he analysed, chocolate side up. That was test 1. 2, chocolate side down. That's test 2. Test 3 is the interesting one. Now,
Chocolate side to the face.
You don't.
That's hard.
this
You
is what-
got to really open
no,
it wide.
not front
for that.
door. Yeah, front door.
That's how I do it.
He tried. Number 3, which didn't work, was he tried keeping the biscuit vertical and just trying to make it float straight into his mouth without touching his lips. A fucking lunatic.
He should have been fired. You're a food scientist at Oxford University. There's so many. You could be curing cancer, but you're
Exactly.
friggin' messing about with biscuits.
Oh, Ria,
doing?
you say
That
that
for
now.
me.
You say that now, but you wait until I give you the
Okay.
key. The key to the third way. The third final, and best way?
I love the idea of there being an open day at Oxford University where like their parents and kids are just walking around going, oh God, so gravitas. And then you pass an office where somebody's trying to eat a chocolate digestive from the side.
Thing is, Oxford University did find the vaccine, didn't they? It was an Oxford University.
It was.
That's what they've been doing since then. Since then, they're going, what the f*** are we going to do now? Hang on a minute.
It is the vaccine that we're not using anymore. So, yeah, you know.
I love the idea that they've done the vaccine. Like, what should we do next? What about this?
Yeah, go for it.
Is this better? Is this better this way up or that way up?
We've saved humanity.
Okay,
Yeah.
here it comes. It's called the winning flip, is what he's termed the right way to do it. Way 3.
Interesting. Okay.
The way 3 is that you approach your mouth with the biscuit chocolate side up.
So,
You
Right.
approach your
Yeah.
mouth chocolate side up. At the last second, flip it and it goes in chocolate side down. I'll explain.
Sack him.
Okay. So this is my guess.
Yeah.
This is my guess.
You're a
but
scientist.
essentially,
You're a
because
scientist.
you're eating with your senses. So as
Right
you
on.
approach your mouth, you are seeing it with your eyes. As it gets closer, you are smelling it with your nose, and then you flip it around because your taste buds are on your
Hello.
tongue, not the roof of your mouth. And then you get it in there, and you get the full taste sensation.
Bish,
No.
bash, a bish, bash, bosh, boof.
Oh, what?
Yes.
So hang on, what?
Yeah.
Your taste buds are under. Is that what you're saying?
Well, your
Yeah,
taste
they're on your
buds are on
tongue,
your
aren't they?
tongue.
Yeah.
On the top.
They're on your
The
tongue.
top
They're not
bit.
on the roof of your mouth. So the roof of your mouth will feel the texture of a melted
And then-
chocolate, but it won't taste it.
The report assessed a variety of reasons why chocolate side down may make it taste even better, including the sensation of the chocolate melting directly on the tongue. Okay, so that's the chocolate side down bit. But why the flip? And Ria is
Did you just think
absolutely
that's
nailed it.
amazing?
Absolutely.
Well done.
Science
That is
can be
impressive.
fun.
It also suggested that picking up the biscuit with the chocolate side facing upwards allows the brain
To go.
to
Ooh.
register the coating approaching you, which maximizes the overall oral somatosensory experience.
Good words. Oral somatosensory.
You go for a date with a new person, and you're like this, right? It's coming. You're smelling
Yeah.
it and seeing it, and then
Yeah.
Right. Let me show you how you do it in a casual conversation while chatting. Right? Watch
Yeah.
me do it. Watch me do it. I've been practicing it.
Okay.
Watch this. Yeah, and so I said to this guy,
That was pretty smooth for
That
the
was
listeners.
so smooth.
For the listeners, it was
So
it was a last minute flip, and
properly.
it was in a casual conversation.
if you'd been
Can I just
talking
say
to me there in a
8.9
cafe,
out of 10 for that? 8.9 out of 10 for me.
That
on
was really
one.
good.
I have
I'm
practiced
gonna,
though.
I'm gonna
Danny,
try it.
I
I'm gonna
can't
try
do
it.
it.
Sean's still, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
Well, to be fair, you don't eat chocolate biscuits on a date.
I'm a fan of the flip.
Are you a fan? How
I'm
do
a
you
fan of the flip.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Sean
here it
can't
comes.
do it.
Do it. Oh, that was really good actually. I like that. You
Seriously
just did a tip. You did a nice little tip, like a hat tip. You just boom, you put it in there.
Off to my cat.
Like,
Guys,
like
Sean
a
is still
tiddlywink.
struggling here. Let's see this. Let's see it again, Sean.
Sean, try it with your left hand.
That's
Maybe it's
not
easier
right,
with
is
your
it?
left
Yeah, try with your, maybe you're left-handed when it comes to this.
Oh, hey.
when it comes to biscuits.
Okay. What happens now?
No, Sean. Sean's like it. Sean didn't even look at the biscuit. She's looking at me like that. You've got to look at the biscuit to get the sense. So your brain sees.
Oh,
your
yeah, okay, I
brain
have to
gets.
look at
Sean,
Just for the
Sean,
listeners.
put your thumb on top.
Okay.
Swap your fingers. Put your thumb on top.
Use your
Now
eyes
do
and look
it.
at the chocolate.
There you
Still
go. Look at it.
unnatural.
Look at it.
Yeah, look, and there.
Except
for
you
the
failed to
listeners.
actually bite it.
Can I explain to the listeners what happened there? So
Yeah, please
Sean,
explain this to the f***ing
Yeah.
listeners.
So
Yeah.
Sean, it looked a bit like Sean was doing like a choo-choo train. You must eat this to herself, like you would do to a child in a high chair.
Then freaking out.
And then as it was coming closer, she looked surprised that she was feeding herself with a chocolate digestive. That
And
was
like,
what was
ooh,
amazing.
chocolate.
Yeah,
Sean-
it was like
Sean's
she
was a
she
whole different
surprising
experiment.
herself.
Sean was a completely different experiment about whether you can totally take yourself by surprise with a chocolate digestive.
Yeah.
That's the Cambridge.
That you're feeding yourself. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Cambridge
yeah.
University are all over
That's a
that.
Cambridge University experiment, that is. Can
Was
you-
your brain surprised? Was your brain like, that's not steak? No. Okay.
Can you imagine?
I'll tell you what, though, I'm a fan of. Oh, that's a good idea. So I'm a fan of that.
That's really nice.
I'm definitely taking chocolate side down away with me.
Yeah,
You know what I think?
I'm
So-
amazed that it hasn't occurred sooner.
I love that you all are liking it, But I would posit a theory that there's no discernible difference.
Yeah, but you would.
Except
Not to my hips. Yeah, sorry.
it's made it more. It made it more stressful.
I thought it. I definitely could. I like the sensation
you?
of the chocolate on my tongue.
Yeah.
Did you?
Are there any other
I'm going to
foods?
give it another go.
But are there any other foods we can eat upside down to get the whole more of a benefit?
Oh, I see what you...
Interesting. Like lasagna or something.
Well, let me read on.
Ooh, Jaffa cakes.
Oh God.
Similar concept, but
Yeah.
we're doing those the wrong way up, aren't we?
Yeah.
Totally need that.
Yeah, but it doesn't list all the different biscuits that are very similar, but I think we can extrapolate.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
because
that'd
the
be
base
interesting.
at the bottom is the worst
Yeah,
bit.
totally.
No,
That's
that's
what we're
it's
putting
actually.
in
Yeah, I'd argue that it's my favourite bit actually.
Oh, really? Really?
The digestives.
But that's just
the crust.
that's just biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just biscuits, Barry.
Yeah, I know.
My research, this is Professor Charles Spence, suggested that whilst there are merits in both ways, holding the biscuit chocolate side up first to maximise the visual experience and then switching it over as the biscuit is brought toward the mouth provides the best, as you said, multi-sensory experience.
It was oral somatic, wasn't it?
Oral
Oral
somatosensory.
somatosensory.
I've never heard
Oh
that,
my
oral
gosh.
somatosensory.
It explains why some women don't like blowjobs.
It does actually.
Just as you're approaching it with your eyes,
Like,
and you
oh my
just
God,
go,
turn it round.
Yeah. My brain's telling me no. Flip it.
Actually, no, you know what you want? Probably you want Sian's surprise method, don't you? If you don't like it.
What, staring.
Don't look at it first.
Surprise it.
Don't look at it first. Just surprise yourself with it.
Yeah.
Just grab hold of it in a really thick glove that you can't feel anything through.
Thick glove.
And just shove it in your mouth. It's not romantic, but
Does the trick.
A really thick glove. Like
that's
what
the trick.
you have like
gardening
birds
glove.
of prey land on.
Yeah. Sit in your hand to listen and then stick it in a falconry glove and then surprise yourself.
Or an oven glove. What is going on?
That's niche enough. You could charge extra for that, let's be honest.
I take issue with this man, Schomburg, is that his name?
That's his name, Mark Schomburg.
Yeah, who says there's no wrong way to eat a chocolate digestive.
We've established
that.
that.
I've got news for you, Mark. How about that, Mark?
Hey, Barry. I mean,
I'm not sure that was so much eating the biscuit as a biscuit facial. Barry.
Yeah. A, that wasn't eating the biscuit, and B, you think McVitie's are going to give a shit? As long as you're buying them, Barry, you can smash them all over your face.
Well, I tell you what, they've had a real peak in sales today.
They have had a real peak in sales today. And if you enjoyed that, why not listen to the whole podcast? It is The Froth, available on
iTunes,
Acast, Spotify.
Anywhere you usually get your podcasts.
Wherever you usually get your podcasts, YouTube. You can like, rate, subscribe.
Comment, say nice things about it.
Say nice things.
And hit the bell icon.
Hit the bell icon on YouTube so that you will be alerted when the videos are uploaded. Check it out. It is The Froth.
Yesterday's non-news today.